Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today my topic is logarithm, in which first of all I will explain you characteristic and scientific notation of the number and characteristic. Okay. So the question is, find the characteristic of the following numbers. Here we have some examples. The number is given 0.765, 0.04, and the number is given 0.0045, 467, 2.134, 23.56, 3456. So whenever you are writing a number in scientific notation, the number should be in this way: a multiplied by 10 raised to power n. What is a? A is a number which is less than 10 but greater than 1. The number should be greater than 1 but less than 10. So where we have to place a decimal, the decimal is given in your number 0.7. So the number is less than 1. How can you write the number greater than 1 but less than 10? So where should be decimal? Decimal should be after 7. Okay. So we are taking decimal point here. So it is 7.65. Okay. Now whenever we are taking decimal here but the number was 0.765, so what should be multiplied here in power of 10? So there should be 10 raised to power minus 1, because when you will simplify that number, the number will come again the same, 0.765. 7.65 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 1. Okay. Here we have 10 raised to power minus 1. So exponential number or power will be your characteristic. Characteristic will be minus 1 or 1 bar. Okay, now we have number 4.04. Your number is 0.04, right? 0.04 is less than 1. How can you take how can you write the number greater than 1 but less than 10? So the decimal should become here after 4. Whenever we are writing 4.0, so there should be 10 raised to power minus 2 to come back for that number. Okay, 0.04 था आपके पास, 4.0 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 2. Okay, now we have characteristic minus 2 and 2 bar. The next number is 0.0045467. How can you take the number greater than 1 but less than 10? Greater than 1 number will be 4.5. So we are taking the decimal point in between 4 and 5. So how many digits are there? You can see the number of digits are 1, 2, 3. So you can say 4.5467 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. Okay. So minus 3 is your characteristic. After that, if you have a number 2.134, so the number is already given less than 10 and greater than 1. Okay, so decimal point we are not moving. So your number will be 2.134 as it is, but whenever you are writing it in scientific notation, so there should be 10 raised to power 0. So your characteristic will be 0. Now we have number 23.56. 23 is given in 2 digits, which is greater than 10. But scientific notation says that the number should be less than 10 but greater than 1. So we are writing the number, we are taking decimal here in between 2 and 3. So it would be 2.356. Okay. Multiply by 10 raised to power 1. Because when you will take the number back in this way, so there should be 10 raised to power 1 to get the decimal here after 23. Okay, So 10 is to power 1 shows the characteristic is 1. Now we have the number 33,456. The decimal point is given that in the last after the last digit. So whenever we are writing the number less than 10 but greater than 1, so decimal point should be here in between 3 and 4. So you can see here 3.456. We can write the number in scientific notation, multiply by 10 is to power 3. Because when we are multiplying 1000 with this number, we will get the same number 3456. So whenever we are moving decimal, we have to write here 10 is to power n. N will be an integer. So 3.456 multiplied by 10 is to power 3, and 3 will be the characteristic. I hope you have understood the numbers, how can you write in scientific notation, and then how can you get characteristic. Thank you.